Right, come close. No, even closer because you're going to miss. No, even closer. So imagine you're going to throw it right there.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah?
No, it's got a stick on my face.
I don't think you will. 1, 2, 3.
Welcome back to the Forensics Detailing channel. In this video we are going to be looking at how you can clean your car using slime. Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're looking at how to clean your car, the interior of your car, or aid in the cleaning of the interior of your car using this Interior Goo product from Adams. So it's called Adams Interior Goo. And I saw this, I was looking on their website for something else the other day, and as soon as I saw this, I just thought, right, I'm going to buy that and have it on the channel because it's just, you know, it's just interesting, isn't it? Goo. I thought I thought it'd make a fun video. But on a serious note, I actually want to look at this stuff and sort of see how well it performs as well. So the product is called Adams Interior Goo, and obviously it's a little pot full of slime. Let's read what they say about this thing. So the instructions, first of all: open container and remove contents. Good advice. Place Adams Interior Goo on any on or around any dusty or crusty surfaces. That's in the car, by the way. Need Adams Interior Goo constantly to ensure a clean working area, so you know, poke it around and all that sort of stuff. Once done, place the contents back into the packaging and ensure the lid is tight. So I assume, like the stuff that you can get for your kids, it's just going to dry out if the air gets on it, so make sure it's in the airtight container. Adams Interior Goo is a solution to cleaning the nooks and crannies of your vehicle. This high-tech cleaning agent in a shape-shifting medium that gets to where a traditional towel or brush cannot. Not only is it non-toxic and biodegradable, which is cool, I should have read that first because I was interested if this stuff was going to melt my fingers off, but it's a soft gum-like material, removes dust and bacteria instead of relocating it. Fair enough. Recycle and reuse the product until the glue begins to dry out. The goo, I've got to stop saying that. The goo begins to dry out. For best results, use store in a cool, dry place and keep out of direct sunlight, or your goo might turn into, you know, putty or something, I don't know. So that is what the product does. Okay guys, so the bit of the video where I'll give you my opinion on this sort of stuff. First up, 3 problems with the potential product, or 3 negatives. 1, don't use it with too much pressure, especially when you're pushing it into like those buttons in the door panel that bring the windows up and down. If you ram it in there, it can be hard to get out, and you can leave it in there and then you've got to pick it all out with cocktail sticks. That was the first time I used it. I did that because I just didn't know how to handle it. After that, if you use it gently, you can push it into those areas. Just push it in with your hand. Don't put your fingers in there and really work it. Just push it in and then peel it back. If you do that, it picks up kind of debris that's in there. You know, I sprinkled some greasy cake in there in certain areas, and it picks it all up. It also picks up dust. You know, dust that you get building up over the dashboard and the instrument panel as well. But that's one thing. Handle it lightly and just work it as a kind of ball all around rather than pushing your fingers in. The second thing, when it's new out the box, it can leave a little thing that I call Snail Trail over the areas that you wipe it on. So it's probably going to calm down as the product ages a little bit, but it's very wet when you first get it. So that can leave a sort of little trail of something, whatever's in this silicone that's wet. I don't know, and I just kind of buffed it with the microfiber to lift that up. The third thing is that Adams or Prestige Car Care, the guys that sell this, it's $5.99 in the UK. I'll put a link for it in the description. Say that you should wear gloves, and if you get it on your hands, it can stain, which sort of sent an alarm bell going because I don't want a product that I'm wiping over my car to be able to stain my hands, because I figure if it can stain my hands, it can stain other things in the car. But here's the thing, I have been wearing gloves with it, by the way, as you will see in this video. But here's the thing, I've tested it on white leather and I've been whacking it on my head and throwing it around and doing all sorts of stupid things. Don't try that at home. And I can't get it to stain my hands at all. So I don't know why they're saying that. Maybe they've seen something, you know, that I haven't. Perhaps in higher temperatures it goes softer and there's a chance of getting a bit of dye out of it. But no red has come off in my hands. So I was really worried about that from using it. I'm not really worried about it. Let's give you my overall summary of this, guys. It does actually work. It's quite useful for dust, and it's quite useful for picking up stuff on the go, in my opinion. So like sausage rolls, chocolate, any loose debris that you're eating, it crumbles in the car, that sort of stuff actually works pretty well. Can I see professional guys using this? I'm guessing here, but I think the pros just won't go for this because they've already got all the tools they need to do this. And if a car comes in and it's got all that sort of debris in there, they'll be going in with hoovers and brushes first. And if there's still stuff in some of those centre console compartments, they usually take out all the rubber bits and clean them all down and degrease them, you know, and microfiber and get it all back in. And this is like a sort of halfway house between deep cleaning and light cleaning, where it actually takes some of the stuff out. So in my opinion, looking at it, it's perhaps more of a retail product for a convenience product, like your kind of leather wipes that you might carry in the dashboard. I can perhaps see a use for it in dashboards and stuff like that. You know, keeping it in your glove box, sorry, that's what I mean. So if you're out and about. Would I use this if I'm doing a detail on a car? Again, no, because I've got everything there. So I'm going to put it in the glove box. It's a bit of fun. It's probably not, if I'm really honest, not something that I'd buy again. But if there's something out there in the detailing scene which is different and reasonably interesting, like I say, I want to go and have a look at it. And I'm not going to use all of it. And I'm in the mindset of trying to narrow that down. But Adam's Interior Goo is a funny one. And if you've had a chance to use it, let me know in the comments what you kind of think about it. And you know, that's it really. There's not much really else to say about it beyond what I've kind of said, which is always trying to be honest and balanced with it. So that is Adam's Interior Goo. Thank you for watching. Bye now.
Holding on to what I knew, but the moment's gone. Where was I?